cool. Hi there, RC Girl here. I'm fresh back from AMA Expo West in Pomona this past weekend. Got to see some amazing pilots. Got some great products to show you guys in the next couple weeks. First off, we have the Delta Ray 1. This is an awesome trainer. It's sort of a wing type plane. It's a pusher prop. If you've seen my previous videos, I've been getting really into RC flight lately. I've been super excited about learning how to fly. I started with the Sport Cub S, moved my way up to the Apprentice, and this is actually a different type of trainer. It's great for the beginner pilot, but also has some cool features for the more advanced pilot. So in this video, we're gonna unbox it. I'll show you guys what comes in the kit, and then we're gonna take it out into the field and give it its first flight. Oh no, something busted off of it! This is a wing type trainer, so it's a 3-channel plane. It has elevons instead of rudder, so it's gonna have some mixing of your elevator and your ailerons, and it has a pusher prop. So this is my first time actually trying out a plane with the pusher prop. So I think this is gonna be a great next step for me to try a different type of plane. I'm gonna go on my simulator. I just got Real Flight 8, the Horizon Hobby Edition, and I'm gonna try out a wing type plane just so I can get a feel for the controls. But this kit comes with everything you need, including the transmitter. You can also link it to your existing Spectrum transmitter if you'd like, which I'm probably gonna do. I have the DX6. It also has the option to add on their GPS technology, which has the self-land function. I'm just gonna test it out as is today, but if you wanna try out their GPS technology, I'll put a link to all these things in the description box below. So hopefully it survives that first flight, and I'll make another episode about the GPS technology, the self-land function and all that. But let's check it out. First things first, an adult beverage. Carbonated juice, basically. Bringing this back from one of my first episodes. All right, let's go. So here's the E-Flite transmitter that it comes with. Here you have your throttle. It doesn't have any rudder. On your right, you have your elevons. So you're gonna have your elevator and your aileron mixing here. And then behind here, this red button is your bind button. Also, if you have the GPS add-on, it has some of the S Plus technology with the GPS self-land. And then we have our beginner, intermediate experience modes here. That's safe technology. Your on button and your trim settings. All right, let's put that aside for now. So here's our charger. It's your standard wall charger. It comes with an E-Flite 2S battery, and this is a 280 milliamp 7.4 volt battery with a 30C discharge rate. It comes with one, but I would suggest getting a couple more. It's always really nice to have a couple batteries with you when you're doing your flight. You can just pop in a new battery. I'll put a link to the extra batteries in the description below. Over into sip. Here we have our packet of instructions. We'll put that aside for now. So here we have it. It looks super cool. It looks kind of like something from Star Wars or Star Trek. So it's not your typical trainer, usually the high wing trainer. This is gonna be my first time using elevons, and I think that's the coolest word ever. It's your elevator and your ailerons, and it mixes them for you. And it's a pusher prop with a folding propeller. Kind of cool. So you're gonna be hand launching this, and the propeller, when you're landing or you dead stick it, it's gonna fold back like this. Your battery goes in here. So this thing pops off pretty easy. Connect your battery. And here's the bottom of the plane. All the GPS technology stuff is gonna go down here if you get that additional add-on. And you'll notice that it does not have landing gear, so it's gonna have these nice skid plates. It's a belly lander, and it'll just hopefully glide right down. Your prop's gonna get out of the way, and it's just gonna slide along the ground like that on its belly. So this should already be bound from the factory, so we're gonna make sure that we have our transmitter turned on. Always good to do. Make a very good habit of that. I had a little disaster the other day where my plane full throttled into another plane. So yes, definitely heed those warnings that people say turn your transmitter on before you plug in your battery. One important thing to mention is that you want to make sure that your plane is balanced with the battery placement. So here it recommends 60 to 68 millimeters from the break in the leading edge of the wing. You're going to want to place a mark on that underneath the plane. So basically 60 to 68 millimeters past this, that's going to be your balance point, and you can put a mark on there and make sure that you check every time the placement of your battery, how far forward or how far back it needs to be to make sure that your plane's balanced. So it looks like the balance point is when the battery's all the way forward for me. So we are in beginner mode. So you're gonna have your AS3X stabilization, and also you're gonna have your bank angles be limited. Intermediate mode, you're gonna have more control, and then experience mode gives you full control of your bank angles and also still has the AS3X stabilization. So you can hear that little whine, that's the stabilizer. Then we're gonna test our throttle. Make sure that your arm is out of the way. Ooh. All right, we're gonna do a pre-flight check, make sure that all our control surfaces are functioning properly. You're gonna tag that one, tag this one, and then your elevator is just pulling back. And then, there you go. Everything seems to be working properly. And I'm also gonna bind my DX6 transmitter, and it has all the programming instructions in here.
Binding. DSMX 22 milliseconds.
Cool. So you don't even need a bind plug for this. Awesome. Well, that was easy. Easiest programming ever. Set our flight timer to 6 minutes. Let's turn our throttle kill off and make sure we check our throttle. All right, there we go. Here we have the GPS add-on. I'm gonna try and review this in another video. All you need to get is this little module here and this attachment adapter. Let's take this guy out into the field. It's actually nighttime, so I'm not gonna take it out today, but we can take it out tomorrow and have some fun with it. All right, here I have the Delta Ray 1. This is the upgraded Delta Ray. It has a pusher prop and elevons. We're gonna maiden it today. I'm a little bit nervous. It looks fast, but we do have the safe technology. We are in somewhat of a smaller-ish park, and so I would definitely suggest something a little bit bigger than this if you can, but this is right down the street from my house, so I wanted to try it out here in the grass, something that's soft. It does have a rubber tipped nose, so hopefully it'll survive any crashes. Hopefully we're not gonna crash, but. All right, so let's install the battery. I had to add some Velcro to the battery so it wouldn't be moving around. I'm gonna turn my throttle kill off and do my pre-flight check. Make sure everything's working. Got our throttle there, our elevator and ailerons. So if you are a beginner pilot, it'd be great if you have a friend that's a better flyer than you that can trim it out on your maiden. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of go for it, and hopefully the grass will provide a gentle landing if I crash. But on your first launch, you're gonna wanna use your dominant hand for your controller when you throttle it up gently, and then you're gonna basically just kind of give it a light toss. You're not gonna wanna, it's not a Frisbee, just a light, gentle toss, and fingers crossed everything goes well. All right, scared. You're gonna wanna toss it into the wind, or you're gonna wanna launch it into the wind. Oh boy. Oh, cool. There we go. So I'm in intermediate mode because this park is so tiny. I'm trying to use rudder actually too. It looks a lot faster than it is. There we go. Nice. It's gonna want to climb a little bit. I want to keep it in this park. Oh, this isn't so bad. So if you throttle up, it's gonna want to climb. Keep using rudder. Whee! This is awesome. This is fun. Keep it out of the trees. I'm trying to just do some figure eights and keep it in front of me. Sweet. This is fun. It's a different type of trainer, so it's not like your standard high wing trainer, a gentle glide slope. It's gonna be a little bit different than that. So if you're looking for a different style trainer, just starting to get into flight, this is a good option for you. And this is in intermediate mode and your bank angles are limited, but it also has the ability to do some acrobatics. Whee, this is awesome. This is really fun. Okay, so this is a belly lander. So let's try and do our first landing. Nice. That's pretty good. That was my first maiden where I didn't have anyone else take it up before me and was able to launch it and land it on my own. That's really fun. It flies a lot more gentle than it looks. It looks like super, super fast. I'm sure it can go really fast, but let's go grab it and do it again. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about being in beginner mode because the park is so small. It has a very gentle turning radius, so I'm worried about getting it in a tree. So intermediate mode is good for me, and it's not gonna roll the plane over, and you're not gonna be able to do loops or anything. So I'm gonna actually give this to someone to try out some more acrobatic moves, but let's launch it again. Whoopsies. Ah. Oh no, it's getting muddy. Oh man, gross. There we go. Ah. Slow it down a little bit. Super cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the figure eights. Oh boy, lampshade for lamp thing. This is really fun. So 3-channel is good if you're just learning because you don't have to use any rudder. And this is a pretty neat, I've never tried playing with an elevon before. Supposedly you get about a 6-minute flight time and I'm running down the battery pretty quickly, so I think we're still good though. Whee! This is really fun. Pretty good. Whoops. Oh no, something busted off of it! Ah, phew. Luckily it was only the battery cap. Ugh, man, that was not good. But yeah, I mean, it basically, there's no damage to it. A little bit of grass in here. But it's pretty good. It's fun, I like it. Well, I'm gonna give it to a friend. We're gonna put it in experience mode and you can see that it's gonna be able to do some loops and rolls and really fun stuff. So let's take it away. All right, here we're gonna go. We're experience mode. Yeah, it's a little bit weird when you first take off. Kind of wants to dive, but you just gotta throttle it up and have some confidence. Whee! It's a little bit gusty in here, I heard. Whee! Okay, let's try and do some acrobatics with this. Whee! Oh man! Awesome. So you can grow into this plane, or even if you're a little bit more experienced, you can just have a ton of fun with it. Whoa, awesome. Whoa, inverted. Whee! And this also has the GPS add-on, as I mentioned, so you can get the little add-on module, and it has the self-land function. I don't have that on here yet. I just wanted to try it out first with none of the extra technology to make sure that I could fly it, and I can. So we'll try that next. This is a dead stick, so that's cool. So it actually does have a really nice gentle glide slope as well. Well, you know, belly landers in the grass. Yay, it's in one piece. Yeah, I'm still learning with the wing. There we go. Whee! It doesn't seem like it would fly like this. It's cool. Yeah, to be honest, I was a little bit worried because it looks like it's really hard to fly, but it's actually not so bad. Let's see if I can land it at my feet. Bring that a little further. bad. I mean, it's not at my feet, but pretty good. Really fun. So there we have it, folks, the Delta Ray 1. This thing looks super fast, but it's actually a really, really great trainer. Had it in intermediate mode in this small park, and it was a great plane to take out in my local park. I'm super excited about it. It really opens up an experience mode, so if you want to get those aerobatics, you're gonna have a ton of fun with this guy. So it glides really gently, so you can even dead stick it and have it come in for a really gentle landing. But it can go fast if you want it to. So definitely recommend this for someone that's looking to get into flight or that just wants a fun park flyer. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had a ton of fun testing this out. Excited to be part of the release of the Delta Ray 1. Thanks E-Flite and Horizon Hobby. Make sure to like and subscribe, or see you later.